recommend, or like how would you guys instruct somebody that wants to like, you know, evolve, level up, the same Pokemon, but you know what I mean? But like, and just like reach the next level in their development. What type of words of advice would you give to people?
So it's always, look, no matter how much you preach, you always try to help, you always try to inspire, unless that person is willing to kind of accept that he needs to change or she needs to change.
Facts.
You cannot, basically what I'm trying to say, you cannot force someone to kind of do what you think is good for them until they discover that I need to do good for myself, for my benefit, for my health, for my family, for my friends, for my loved ones. That person will start to work on themselves. Other than that, it's like speaking to like a wall. It's not gonna answer you back. No matter how much you preach, you're gonna keep writing on it. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna respond back.
That is true.
That's how like a lot of people are. But some people do get inspired, and like once you talk to them, then that light kind of switches on, and you know, they continue on that word and they kind of find other words similar, and they kind of grow from that.
I feel like it's possible for everybody to have that realization. It might be deeper in their psyche for others, which is why they might not be so receptive. It might be so deep behind so many layers of just like negativity, so many layers of like their history or whatever they went through, that it might be very hard for it to like strike a chord, for them to like really receive it and then want to improve themselves.
And in order, like let me go off that statement. If you're kind of going in a bad, you're in a bad place in your life, right? And you're insecure about a bunch of things. This is not happening in your life. You know, the girl, the guy that you want, they're not kind of like coming. They're not telling you that they love you or like something like that. The best thing to do is kind of leave that aside. Conquer at least one fear. One insecurity, sorry. Once that insecurity is conquered, you'll see all the rest of the insecurities are gonna start falling. And that mindset of why isn't this happening, you're gonna think thank God that didn't happen, because I went through this, so I could become this.
You'll start to realize how it connects.
And for me is that every single negative thing in my life has made me grow into the person that I am today. And I've been asked once if I would kind of like repeat everything that I did. I said I'll do it to the second, to the moment, to the millisecond. I'll repeat it, because if it wasn't for that millisecond, I would not become the person that I am today.
That is true.
Exactly.
So that's kind of my advice for people.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Sorry.
Big
Yo. Let's not talk about that right now. So, like, I don't know if I'm getting too philosophical with this, but like, it sort of comes down to like the like fundamentals of success. And like, in my opinion, it's like you just really gotta ask yourself like, are you happy with what you're doing? Or like, think about like, just for example, bad habits. Like to help you, a good way to help you find like bad habits is to like think like, if I like look back at this, will I be happy like with what I did or who I was as a person at the time? You know, like a lot of like people just tend to focus too much on like financial success, but like after a certain point, like some people are gonna realize that like that doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? It's, you just gotta be happy with yourself. So you have to figure out what that is, and probably the best way to figure that out is like developing good habits. You know,
probably.
Like it's like I'm not trying to be like a old person here or anything when I say this, but like like social media really is a waste of time, unless you're using it for your own benefit, like
for business
or like.
Or just to see, just to catch up with the notifications.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like using technology for the better.
But like, other than that, it's like, it's just a bad habit. Cause do you ever like look back and like, oh, I really enjoyed this time when I was on Instagram. Like no one does that, you know?
Yeah, I've seen a couple friends would like go through their Snap memories, and that's like for those who don't know, it's like a storage space of all your old snaps that you saved.
I was confused. Like, what are you describing? Okay,
anyway,
continue.
but like, so I would see like certain friends here and there, they would just go through like minutes in their day that they could use for something else and other things productive. They would go through their Snap memories and just reminisce, which is okay. Like, hey, this was a good time. Remember when we did this podcast 2 years ago? Like, let's say this 2 years ago.
Yeah, like
it's good, right? It's good to reminisce sometimes, but to be in the past too long, you're not gonna be able to put in work in the present to get to where you want to get to in the future. Yeah. So,
Amen.
yeah, like. Use technology to your advantage, man.
I think it's it can be quite toxic to have a mindset like that. To want to go through your Snap stories or your photo gallery and relive something that's in the past, instead of trying to strive to make those moments, trying to make those moments like reoccur.
Like, I want more of that. I want more of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that, like, when we're on our deathbeds, that's what we'll remember. As you said, we won't remember the time that we're scrolling on Instagram. We'll remember the moments with our man, with our friends, with people that are our family, people that are important to us.
You want to create as many of those as you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unforgettable memories.
And that's what we should try to like strive to. That's what we should focus on. We're trying to create more positive memories with those that you care about.
Yeah. Just touch, like, add on one more last thing. If you really want to like get yourself better and have that self-growth mentality, I say just start off from like the beginning. What do you like? What don't you like? Do you know where you want to go in the future? If not, then you got to try as many things as possible. You may think that you're old, you may think that you're running out of time. You have a lot more time than you think, but you don't have all the time in the world. So just strive for what you like and execute and get more of that, like more of the nostalgia, more of what you like, whether it's food, whether it's hobbies, activities. Try and improve if you can, or stay away from the things you don't like. And over time, you will be able to become the person you want to be in the future, but never stop improving.
Yeah. Turn that bass up, diplomat. These were the things that I've been putting myself through. I never lied and said that I never felt you. I never lied and said that I never helped you. You wonder why I left, cause I can't respect you. Don't trip me up and then get mad when I check you. I'm sleeping all the things that I didn't get you. That's just the way it goes when I gotta test you. That's just the way it goes when I gotta bless you. Yeah. This is the way it goes when I gotta bless you. Yeah. This is